Strange Block Beats.
Music in the beginning. I'm just about to show you a picture. One of my brothers, my beloved brothers, last night, he asked me who is Esau today, and I didn't want to show a picture because I use wisdom, because if I show a picture it may confuse people. But today I'm gonna go ahead and show the picture. Now this picture that y'all about to see, I want you to pinpoint Esau in this picture. I want you to tell me which one is the European Jew and which one is the Edomite Jew. Let me say it again. I'm about to show a picture, and I want you to pinpoint to me which one is the European and which one is the Edomite. The reason why I'm asking this question, because you about to see how difficult it's going to be for you to pinpoint it. If a man is hiding himself and disguising himself, How you going to pinpoint him? What you're going to know is his character. What you're going to know is where he at and the position he playing on the earth, but you would not be able to just go, there you go right there. If you put me in a room, if you put 1,000 of my brothers and we all got beards, and you get some of them Hamites and they got beards, but they real smooth and we look smooth, and I ask you, pinpoint the Israelite and pinpoint the Hamite, you gonna say, man, I can't pinpoint which one no Israelite and which one no Hamite. All of them got beards on their face and they all look smooth. So I'm about to show this picture, and if my brother Pedro see this live, I want him to show me which one is the Edomite and which one is the European. Okay, here we go. Big salute to my brother Tim. Big salute to my family, Shimon, Yehuda's Awakening. Big salute to the CUC family, the FOPE family. My elders at Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. And big salute to everybody that's listening in the back. All right, here go the picture. I need somebody, not somebody who already understand this, but somebody who fighting to make Esau the whole white race. All right, here we go. Let me pull this picture up. We got to find out which one is the Edomite, which one is the European. Okay, here we go. False Jews, Edomites, and European converts. Which one is the Edomite? Which one is the European? That's my question. Matter of fact, let me make it big on the screen. Hold up, family. Let me make it big. I'm going to go back to it again. Hold up. Okay, here we go again. Let me bring it in real close. Y'all see the title? Fake Jews, false Jews, Edomites, and European converts. Which one is the Edomite? Which one is the European? You see how this man hid himself, family? But according to the Israelite camps, Esau make up all the white race. So that means that Esau make up all the different European ethnic groups. That's all Esau. That's what they tell us. But those of us with understanding and read history and understand the scriptures, Esau spoiled this seed. After the Romans conquered Judah and Jerusalem, Esau, Idumea, was gone from history. Esau was gone, or Idumea was gone from history. So where is he at today? Let me say that again. If Esau make up all the European white races, and y'all say that none of Esau is going to be saved, who are the Gentiles? Who are the Gentiles? If Esau make up all the white race, who are the Gentiles? Who are the children of Japhet? Who are the children of Japhet? You see, when you look at this picture, you can't tell who the Edomite and who the European. Esau have hidden himself amongst these people. The Bible told us in Ezekiel 36 verse 5 that the Lord have indignation and anger against Esau because you have appointed my land for a possession. Who else have done this? The Ishmaelites, or what they call Ishmaelites. The Palestinians and Edom have appointed the land for a possession to themselves. Guess who else? The Europeans. You have different European ethnic groups in the state of Israel. And Edom is also amongst them. He spoiled this seed. So when you look at him today, he don't look like how he looked back in the day because he spoiled this seed. So I'm asking, which one is the Edomite? Which one is the European on this picture? Because the title say Edomite and European. So who is who? Because if you're going to tell me this is all Edom, which is all the white race, what about the Edomites that's in Africa? What about the Edomites that's still in Africa? Can somebody show me a scripture that the Most High spread Edom all in America? That he spread Edom all to what they call Europe? Can somebody give me a scripture proving that Edom was spread everywhere? This is why it's so much confusion among us, family. Because you must know the characteristics of Esau, and you must read the scripture that said you should not be able to hide yourself no more. Who did he hide himself amongst? Because after the Romans took down us in 70 AD, Edom disappeared from history. Or Idumea, what the Greeks call them. Idumea. So if you're going to hide yourself from history, and if you're going to remove Idumea from a map because you are hiding under another man's identity, we're not going to be able to just go, there go Idumea. Because you removed your name, so nobody don't know you today as Idumea. So when they say Edom is the white man, they are sadly mistaken. They are sadly mistaken. Now, do some of Edom look like these people? Absolutely. But do all of Edom look like this people? Absolutely not. Remember, Edom and the Romans became one people. So you don't think Edom intertwined with them and mingled with them? Yes, he did. So I'm asking, which one of these individuals is an Edomite and which one is the European? So when a brother asks me to show a picture, I use my wisdom, brother. This would have confused people. Because they would have said they're all European, KJ. But that's not true. They are all not European, man. Some of these are Edomites. Some of these are European. I keep telling you, you have two types of Jews on the earth today. You got the European Jew and the Edomite Jew. And they all fighting over a land that don't belong to them or the Palestinians. That's why they going to war. That's why they fighting so much. Because the land don't belong to the Edomite Jew, the land don't belong to the European Jew, and the land don't belong to the Palestinians. It don't belong to none of these groups of people. See, what people are getting confused, family, they thinking Edom is the 1948 people. They think Edom is an Ashkenazi Jew. They think Edom is a Khazarian Jew. They think Edom is Russia. They think Edom in Poland. They think Edom is Germany. And we know that's not true, family. All the languages that they speak in Europe cannot be Esau, because Esau spoke Hebrew. So when the Bible say a nation is coming against you from far, Esau wasn't far. He was our neighbor. So who is the nations that came from far, a tongue we did not understand? It cannot be Edom, because we understood our brother's tongue. Why is this so hard to be understood, family? Because agendas. People have agendas. So if my brother Pedro was in here right now, he would not be able to pinpoint to me the Edomite and the European, because I can't do it. All I can tell you is where Edom at and how he's hiding himself under our nationality. Anything further than that, I know he's playing his position over there, though. I know he moved into the land. I know he stole our identity. I know he claiming to be Israel. You know the ones call themselves Israeli, Israeli. Revelations 2:9 do not just go for European Jews. Edom is also the one who called himself a Jew, and you are not, but you are the synagogue of Satan. All Esau ways are unrighteous. All Esau works are evil. So when the brother say, but the Bible said that Esau was going to live by the sword. You don't see what he did to Jacob? That was by the sword, brother. That's why the Bible says, since you didn't hate blood, blood gonna pursue you. Because Esau always came up against us and helped the enemy destroy his brother with what? With the sword. So I'm asking, which one is Edom and which one is the European family? If somebody can pinpoint it in the chat. You see how difficult it is to just pinpoint a European and which one is Edom? You see how Edom have blended himself in with these European Jews of 1948 when they called it the state of Israel? Another thing y'all have to understand, Esau was never converted to Judaism. Esau was forced to keep the way of the Most High. Esau was forced to circumcise his children. The people of 1948, they converted to Judaism. Esau didn't have to convert. Once them Hasmoneans, them Maccabees kicked this behind, they forced him to keep the way of the Most High. So how he a European Jew that converted in 1948 and 1947 when the Therefore Declaration and the United Nations came together to give these people what is known as Palestine? See, Esau established the land not by law, not by Balfour Declaration. Esau didn't have to go to the United Nations to steal his brother's identity. But the Europeans, they needed a Therefore Declaration. They needed it to be put into law. So all that money we giving these Europeans, because they claiming to be another people, Esau is also doing the same thing, people. Meaning taking on another man's identity. The Europeans have taken on another man's identity. And the fake Ishmaelites, they have also taken on the identity of a land that don't belong to them either. So they doing all this squabbling, all this fighting over the so-called Middle East, and the land don't belong to none of them. It don't belong to the Edomites. It don't belong to the European Jews. It don't belong to the Palestinians. The land don't belong to none of them. Because when we got kicked out the land, other people moved into the land. When we got kicked out, other people moved in. And that's what you got today. The land is filled with different ethnic groups of European people, Edomites, Palestinians, and none of them belong in the land, fam. Thank you, Mac Main. And thank you for the scriptures last night, Mac Main. Thank you, Elder. Essential Grocer Shannon. Thank y'all for the scriptures. Thank you, Mac Main, for putting all the scriptures in the chat. But you are absolutely right, Mac Main 007. Look at the ones with the red hair and the red beards. But remember what we told y'all. Esau didn't look like this back in the day, but he spoiled this seed. Anytime you spoil your seed, your children are going to come out looking different. It's not going to look like you. For instance, let me show y'all something. Drake, his father is black or dark melanated. His mother is Jewish. Drake had children by a non-black woman. If his children grow up and they continue the legacy of Drake, meaning getting with non-black women, guess what's going to happen? Drake then already spoiled this seed, right? But if his children continue to spoil their seed, it's going to become so whitewashed that when they say, man, we got a black granddaddy, people might start laughing. Man, you ain't got no black granddaddy. Stop, dog. But you see how far it would be removed from that daddy, that granddaddy, because the children are mingling with non-black people that look like the grandfather. Look at Ronda Rousey, the UFC fighter. Her granddaddy is a black man or a half black man, biracial man. Do Ronda Rousey look like she got a half black granddaddy? No, she do not. Because her mother got with a Caucasian man who had her. And before her, they got with Caucasian people that had her mother. And Ronda Rousey got with a Caucasian man and she got children. Her mother told TMZ, a lot of people don't know this, but Ronda Rousey granddaddy was black. Nobody wouldn't believe that. Because they are so far removed from him, everybody look Caucasian. That's the same thing happened with Esau. This is not the only way he look, but he do look like these people right here. But this is not the only way that he looked, because he spoiled his seed, not just with these people, but with other people. And if people don't understand that, I don't know what to say. And I'm saying that because Pedro, he wanted me to show a picture. Here go a picture. But you cannot tell me which one is the Edomite, which one is the European. McMahon just told y'all, look at the ones with the red hair. But this is Europeans and Edom. But which one you can really pinpoint? It's kind of difficult to do so because they all look alike. Look, got beards on their face, hats on, all got on black. But I can look at some of these men and say, man, that's a European right there. Some of them you can just tell, yep, European, right here, European, because the features are distinct. Like when you look at a Russian and you look at a Khazarian, they look just alike. They kin folks, but they fighting each other though. But they kin folks. Look at Russia features. Look at Vladimir Putin features. That's not an Edomite, man. A Khazarian, that's not an Edomite. I know y'all want Edom to be the whole white race, but the Bible don't support it. History don't support it. And it's just not true. You can't have Edom being the whole white race. And then when I ask you, well, who are the Gentiles or the children of Japhet? Then you tell me, Japhet is the white man too. But Edom the white man. And I'll be like, huh? So Edom the white man and Japhet the white man. But you just told me Edom was the whole white race. But then when I ask you who is Japhet, you tell me he the white man. Make it make sense, man. So I'm not going to be long. Brother wanted a picture. Here go a picture. Here go a picture. See, I understand what history told me that what Edom did. And y'all understand what history tell y'all what Edom did. When I showed y'all those maps in 830 BCE, Idumea was on the map. When I showed you a first century map, Idumea was on the map. But when I show you a map of Palestine today, Idumea is gone. Why? Because you can't still have your name and take another man's name. Somebody got to go. Your name had to be removed because you are under another identity. If I take on another man's identity, I got to destroy everything about my own identity because somebody going to figure out, oh, man, that's such and such. Edom had to hide Idumea in order to be claiming Israel today. If you don't believe me, go read Ezekiel 35, Ezekiel 36, verse 5, Ezekiel 35, verse 1 through 10. It'll tell you that Edom said, I want Samaria and Judah as if the Lord was there. The Lord come back and said, because you have appointed my land for your possession, my indignation is against you. That's what he told Edom. Because you have appointed my land for your possession, my wrath and indignation is upon you. He told you in Obadiah, you should not have moved into my people gates in the time of their calamity. You should not have laid your hand on their substance in the time of their calamity. This is what Edom did, family. So your brother, he couldn't get the birthright. So he say, I'm just going to take their identity. I'm just going to steal their nationality. And I'm just going to tell the world I am them. And that's why God say you should not be able to hide yourself no more. I'm going to expose you to the world. You stole my people land. You stole their nationality. You claiming to be them. And I'm going to expose you to the world. I'm going to let everybody know who you are. And as much as I can go, that the strength give me, Edom is claiming you. But I can't just pinpoint and go, there he go right there. I can just tell you where he at. I can look at this picture and tell you that some of these are Edomites. That's why the camps, they don't just pinpoint who Edom is. Guess what they tell y'all? He the white man. So why you don't ask the camps to pinpoint specifically who is Edom, you tell them, hey, who Edom is? Oh, he the whole white man, the whole white race. But you don't ask for pictures. You just believe he the white man. But I'm sitting up here telling you, on this picture right here is what? Edomites and Europeans. So I don't know what else to, what people looking for me to do, looking for me to say. I mean, I don't know if you're looking for me to say, not y'all, but the brother who came in last night. I don't know if you're looking for me to say the Europeans is Edom. I would be lying to you, brother. I can't tell no lies. How can Edom be a European when Edom is a Shemite? Edom spoke Hebrew. Edom learned the ways of the Israelites. After that Greek captivity, Edom was living with us in the land in the time of the Romans. And after the Romans took us down, Edom disappeared from geography. I wonder why, family. I wonder why. He didn't have a home to go back to because the Nabateans destroyed him in 325. He didn't have a home to go back to because somebody else took his land, which was the Nabateans in 325 AD. They took Edom's land, destroyed it, took it. He had no home to go to. So guess what he do? He moved into your land and claimed to be you. It's just that simple, family. And we're going to find out in these last days. And this is why in Isaiah 63, Yahshua said, I came from Edom. And they asked him, man, why is your clothes full of blood? So why did he go to Edom if Edom is in America? Why did he go to that part of the world where Edom land is? Why he didn't go to Russia and get Edom? Why he didn't go to Poland and get Edom? Why he didn't go to Germany and get Edom? Why he didn't go to Spain and Portugal? Because y'all say Edom is just a white man. So why did the Lord go from Bozrah, where Edom at, and his clothes are full of blood from that part of the world? Why he didn't just go to the four corners of the earth and get Edom? Because Edom is not spread abroad to the four corners of the earth. And let me get Isaiah 63. And then I'm gonna get up out of here. Big salute to everybody in the chat. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me go to Isaiah 63. I keep trying to tell people that man mixed his seed, man. Like, if you mixing your seed, you think you're gonna come out looking like you look in ancient times? No, you're not. We used to be a chocolate race of people. And that melanin or that ruddy variated from different shades of that ruddy. Look at us today, y'all. And I don't got nothing against biracial people. I got biracial people in my family. But we have spoiled our seed as a people, man. Let's just keep it real. But we still Israel. But a lot of us have spoiled our seed. Does that negate the fact that you still an Israelite? I'm talking about, has that changed your nationality to where you did an ethnogenesis to where you just a whole different people now? No. Some of us have spoiled our seed, mixed our seed. Now we have children that doesn't look like what we looked like back in those times because of a lot of mingling and mixing. That's the same thing happened with Esau. He mixed his seed, family. So you think that he's going to still look ruddy? Some of them do, but not all of them do. Some of us still ruddy, but not all of us still got that ruddy complexion. Now we look Caucasian. Now we can pass for white. Now the children have a little melanin, and some of them don't got no melanin, but the daddy black or the mama black. Look at Halle Berry kids. They look Caucasian, but their mama is an Israelite. Oh, I'm sorry, the mama is mixed. So instead of Halle Berry saving her children by getting with an Israelite man who could have saved the babies, and then those babies could have saved their children and mixed the seed back in, Halle Berry got with 2 Caucasian men and had 2 Caucasian babies. And guess what? She has spoiled her seed because she herself also is mixed. All right, family, this is Isaiah 63. This is Isaiah 63. And we're going to read what Yahshua said. Let's see where Yahshua coming from, because if he coming from where Edom at, then something is wrong. Because he should have came to America. He should have went to Germany. He should have went to Europe, or what they call it today. He should have went to those places and got Edom. But look at what he about to say. Isaiah 63 and verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treaded the wine fat. I have trodden the wine press alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of recompense is come, and the year of my redeem is come. And I look, and there was none to help, and I wonder that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down their strength to the earth. So there you go. In verse 1, he say, who is this that come from Edom with dyed garments on, travailing in the beauty and glory of his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength? They asked him, man, why are you full of red? Like, why are your clothes all red? Who y'all think he was beating up on? Edom. Wow. Why he so mad at Edom? Because he stole your nationality, family. It's not about the birthright. Edom has always destroyed his brother with the sword. He did it in the time of Babylon. And then in the time of the Medes and the Persians, they let us go back home. Edom was blocking Israel from going home and going to their own land. In the time of the Greeks, the Maccabees beat his behind down to the ground. And then in the time of Romans, he was helping the Romans. And then he disappeared from geography. The Lord said this. Ezekiel 35, Ezekiel 36 And I want to read this again just so we can knock it out the park, so people can really get it. What did this man do that angered the Lord, man? Ezekiel 36 and verse 5. Ezekiel 36 and verse 5. And it reads, therefore, thus said the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land. Read that again, King Judah. Which have appointed my land into their possession, with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey. There you go. He just told you that Edom have appointed his land for their possession. He said that Edom have appointed his land for their possession. Why is that so hard to be understood? It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Who is this with dyed red clothes coming from Bozrah, coming from Edom? Who is this that's travailing in the greatness of his strength? Who is this that's full of blood? Because he went to Edom first. I wonder why. Because of your violence against your brother Jacob, shame shall cover you. Y'all remember when he said you should live by the sword? Every time Edom fought us, he always shed our blood. So he did live by the sword. That's why the Bible says, since you didn't hate blood, blood gonna pursue you. Because you have a perpetual hatred against your brother Jacob. He says, shame gonna cover you, man. Because Edom, in the time of Babylonian captivity, guess what Edom did? He told the Babylonians, raise it, man, destroy it, man, destroy it. So he loved our destruction. He loved when we went into captivity, because that gave him access to move in and plot on the land. So that's all I got. You know, I just wanted to show y'all this picture. And I just wanted to see if somebody can pinpoint the Edomite in this picture. And it's a difficult thing to do, because he have mixed himself and hid himself among other people. So you can't just look at this picture and go, they all Edomites. If you say that, you wouldn't be correct, because some of these are Europeans and some of these are Edomites. So do anybody have any questions? Anything they want to add to the message? Even if you disagree with me, family, it's fine. That's what people don't understand. It's okay to disagree. But if you're going to disagree, you got to give me something where I can go read. And maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, you can't just say that something is not right, but then you don't give me something to go read. If you're going to say it's something is wrong, I need something to read. I need something that I can validate. Because if you believe that all of Edom is the so-called white race, I need you to give me some history. Give me some facts. Give me some scriptures. Give me something that he did in history that prove that Edom have whited out his seeds so much that there is no more Edomites. He just European now. Because the Lord still calling him Esau. The Lord still calling him Edom. He calling him Idumea. So why is he still calling him Esau and Edom if there is no more Edom? If there is no more Edom or Esau, why is he calling him Edom and Esau? Knowledge. So let me get up out of here and just see if y'all got any questions. Do y'all have any questions? Any questions? The book of Jasher, chapter 90, verse 8. And the children of Shittim rule over Edom, And Edom became under the hand of the children of Shittim and became one kingdom from that day. Thank you, Mac Man. We keep trying to tell them. And you know, if they became one, you don't think they intermingle with one another? We keep trying to tell them, Mac Man. We keep trying to tell them, Elder. They won't believe us. They won't listen to us. I know Essential Growth got something good up in here. Let me go see what she put up in here. No Essential Growth got some good up in here. Let me go to the top. Sister Shannon, big salute. Sister Eve, Timothy, Essential, Hundo, all the beloved family, big salute. Y'all hold on. I'm just trying to move this up. Okay. I'm just trying to see what my sister got up in here. Okay, let me see. Let's go down. Let's go down. Big salute, Jason. Heart Trial by Fire. Big salute, my beloved brother. Okay. Essential Growth, Jasher 57, verse 39. And all the children of Esau swore, saying that none of their brethren should ever reign over them, but a strange man who is not of their brethren. For the souls of all the children of Esau were embedded, every man against his son, brother and friend, on the account of the evil they sustained from their brethren when they fought with the children of Seir. So there you go, family. I keep trying to tell them, Tim, that Esau is not a Neanderthal. Esau don't have rhesus monkey blood. And I'm not trying to be mean. Your own people did a study on y'all saying this is the case. Esau was not an uncivilized man. Esau was just a hunter, a very good hunter. But the Bible never told us that he was uncivilized. It says he was unrighteous, his deeds were evil, and he was very deceitful. But it never said that he was uncivilized. You come from a mama and a daddy that was civilized people. You come from a mama and daddy that conducted themselves very well. So you don't think they brought Esau up right? It's just that Esau wanted to do Esau. And he rejected all the ways of Yah. Okay? Esau is not a Neanderthal. Okay? Shamika Gray. Shalom, my sister. I'm just, going down, just looking at the comments. I'm just reading y'all comments, seeing what y'all got. Yes, Sir Shannon. That's what I'm trying to say. Drake messed up his children, family. Because see, Drake being biracial and having an Israelite father, Drake should have got with an Israelite sister and saved the babies. Meaning that third generation, Drake's children would have cleaned up the seed. But Drake spoiled the seed even more. That's why the Most High gave us third and fourth generation. It was to clean up the seed. Not spoil the seed, but clean up the seed. Meaning that if somebody got with a white woman and had a son, that biracial son got to get with an Israelite woman and they are going to have children. And those children got to get with an Israelite man or Israelite woman and they are going to have children. That's the third and fourth generation. You clean the seed up and you can wipe out a seed third and fourth generation. And that's what a lot of our people are doing. You are messing your children up, man. And I'm not saying you messing them up as far as them being biracial. No, that's not what I'm saying. You are messing them up because you are confusing your babies. You are confusing your babies. Now they don't know who they are. They don't know if they should fit on the daddy side. They don't know if they should fit in on the mama side. They confused. They don't know who they are. They are very confused. Now you see a lot of biracial children doing TikTok videos where they are crying out their heart asking their daddy, why did you get lay down with a white woman? She's a racist prick. Or why did you lay down with this white man? My daddy is a racist. You see what you're doing to your babies? You causing your babies to go through a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, because they got a racist white daddy, racist white mama. Shalom, my beloved twin sister, August Dreams, Patricia Brown. Shalom, my sister. So do Lucky D. Shalom, my beloved sister. My brother Tim in the building. The unknown one. Big salute, my brother. Big salute. The child of Yah for life. Big salute, my brother. Big salute. All right. I'm just trying to see, do anybody got any questions? Okay, our beloved Elder McMahon say, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. What's so hard to understand, Elder McMahon? If the man cast out the land for a prey and he took possession of it, where y'all think he at today? Because I just told you after 70 AD, when the Romans ruled, Esau disappeared, Idumea disappeared from geography. Where is he today? Who is he today? Where is he today? Where is he? Okay. Elizabeth Ann said, I think the book of Lamech and Cain can also shed insight into various origins. Elizabeth Ann's, I haven't read where Cain's seed made it over the flood. Cain's seed was destroyed during the flood. Now the spirit of Cain is lingering around through Esau. I believe that with all my heart, that Abel and Cain is nothing but Esau and Jacob. Jacob was righteous, Esau was wicked. Abel was righteous, Cain was evil. That's why in the genealogy of Adam, it starts with Seth. It don't start with Cain. We don't even know who Cain's children is in the book of Genesis chapter 5, because it don't start with Cain. And it can't start with Abel because he died. So it started with Seth. It went from Adam to Seth, not Cain. Cain's descendants did not make it over the flood. They was destroyed. That's why he flooded the earth, because of Cain's wicked seed. Cain murdered a man, and then Lamech murdered a man. So the Most High said, hold up, time out. Hold up, time out. He said, nobody can kill Cain. Do anybody understand why God did not want them to kill Cain? Because he did not want a continuation of bloodshed. Because whoever would have found Cain gonna kill Cain. Whoever killed Cain, they're gonna find that person. It would have just been a continuation of bloodshed. So the Most High said, nobody touch Cain, or I'm gonna judge you 7 times. The mark that he put on Cain was leprosy. I got a book called Lamech of Cain, because Lamech come from Cain. And that seed line of Cain is wicked. It's wicked, man. And I don't see where he made it over the flood. I don't see it. Cain's seed was destroyed, man. So that's why the genealogy start with Seth. And they go from Seth into Seth child, and then it just go all the way down to Methuselah. But it don't start with Cain. Tracy Bat, yeah, Shalom, my sister. God will rise. No, he don't at all. God does not hate mixed people. There's one thing I would never do is lie on my Elohim. Now, does the Most High hate? But he don't hate biracial people. It's just that he don't want us mixing our seed, because the Most High is looking for a strong pedigree. Like when you get a pit bull and mix it with another pit bull, you're going to get a pit bull. When you get a Doberman picture and mix it with another Doberman picture, you're going to get a full-blood Doberman picture. You're going to get a full-blood pit bull. Nothing is 100%. That's why I say 99.9. Nothing is 100. But for us to be spoiling our seed, we doing our children an injustice. And it's not because they are biracial. It's, God don't hate them. No. Anybody saying that, they lying on the Most High Yah. He just don't like mixing. He don't like you mixing fruits. He don't like you mixing clothes. He don't like you mixing animals. Come on, man. He don't like the mixing. You don't see red birds flying with bluebirds. You don't see lions kicking it with hyenas. Don't y'all know in the animal kingdom, everybody kick it in their own habitation? Giraffe with giraffes, elephant with elephants, alligators with alligators, crocodiles with crocodiles, hyenas with hyenas, lions with lions, ants with ants, beetles with beetles, eagles with eagles, red birds with red birds, bluebirds with bluebirds. Everybody kick it with each other, but not human beings. We want to mix and mess everything up, and Yah told us not to do such a thing. But his mercy is sufficient. That don't mean the biracial children going to hell. That don't mean they still can't serve the Most High. I'm telling you, he just don't like mixing. That's it. He don't like it. And people people get upset and say, well, love is love. The Most High don't care about what you're talking about. He care about obedience. The Most High don't care about how he feel. He care about obedience. You want to tell the Most High love is love, but he telling you, I don't want you mingling your seed. We can't even mix tribes, but you can mingle your seed. A woman that's from the tribe of Judah can go get with a man of Issachar because the inheritance is going to move to Issachar. But you can mix and mingle your seed with other nations of people, but you can't even mix tribes. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So all I'm saying is this. The Most High said in his word, I didn't say it. He say, these are bastards. Ma'ams are Mongolo people. You can't get mad at KJ. And everybody want to get mad at the Most High Yah, but you ain't crazy. You ain't crazy to say nothing stupid about him, so you get mad at human beings. And you call us racist. I didn't say I hate you. I didn't say you can't serve Yah. I didn't say that he won't even accept you into his fold. I'm just telling you what the book say. He don't like mixing. And it's just that simple. I was taught that biracial people cannot enter into the temple. Is that true, K. Judah and family? Well, the Most High said that his house should be called the house of prayer for all people. Now, there will be a court, the outer court, where people can worship and the other nations can worship. But I'm not finna lie and tell you they're going to be able to approach closely unto the Lord. That's not true. That's why he said they can worship in the outer court. He said, no uncleanness should come before me. Now, does that mean that your biracial child can't serve Yah? Does that mean that he won't hear the prayer of your biracial child? No, that's not what that means. The Bible say in the Apocrypha that your own children should be a witness against you. The bed. Why? That's why they making TikTok videos, because your children is a witness against you. They coming out telling the truth about their white daddy. They coming out telling the truth about their white mama. They exposing how their white mama say nigga. They exposing how they daddy say nigga with the hard ER. They mama can't stand black people, but she got a biracial daughter. The daddy can't stand black men, but he got a biracial son. They are exposing their mamas and their daddies because your children is a witness against you. The bed defile. Because God told you not to do it, Israel. And you disobedient. You disobedient to Yah. You do what you want to do. That's why when you look at Israel today, we're a multicultural people. That's what they say. The one drop rule. You got one drop of blood, black blood in you, you're black. That's not true. You biracial. You're not full black. And I got to use that terminology because I can't say you're not full brown. That don't even make sense. Because if I say brown people, then Latinos, they look like J-Lo, and the white Latinos are going to say, yeah, he tell you, we brown people. So I got to say black people because that's what we know to differentiate between us and everybody else. And I'm not talking about Hamites and the children of Israel because we are two different distinct ethnic groups. Even though we look alike in skin color, our DNA and our genetic makeup is totally different from the Hamites. That's why I know without a shadow of a doubt that the Most High Spirit really guided me through all my life and my youth. I never been into white women. I never wanted to mix my seed with an Hispanic or white woman. I never talked to no other racial woman in my life. I never laid lips with another woman just on GP in my life. I only dated my own women. I only have a desire to my own women. And that's the spirit of Yah guiding you so you don't spoil your seed. Because he say, I'm looking for children, a godly seed that can be used for his benefit and his purpose. Now, when you look at the 12 tribe chart, they got Latinos. They look like J-Lo and Mark Anthony and Mark Cuban. I mean Mark Anthony. And then you got the other brothers that are biracial, right? And they claim, possession to the lineage because they say my daddy black. But then when they say, but my mama white. So in their mind, they saying I'm still a full-blood Israelite. That's not true. But that's what they believe. But I'm just here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to tell you and discourage you from serving Yah. I'm telling you that Yah don't like the union that we participating in, family. And a lot of black men, you love these Caucasian women. And let me ask this question. If it's about love, why do it have to be forced on you? Love should not be forced. Love should be something that happens naturally. But when you look at the black union of a black man and the white union with the white woman, it's never love. It's forced on us. It's forced on the black man. It's like some witchcraft have been cast on the black man's mind to desire these women over their own women. But Yah has kept a lot of black men that he's going to use for his purpose in a secret place to where we never mingle our seed and have all these different children to where our children are confused. Look at Shannon Sharp. Look at all these white women when they don't get their way, they cry wolf, and then they say the black man assaulted me, the black man choked me, the black man did this. You don't think you're going to jail, Negro? Once a white woman start crying, everybody better get scared because somebody going to jail. Even if you ain't do nothing wrong, you going to jail. Because it's called the white woman tears. It's manipulation. And she's the best at manipulation. So that's all I got, family. Like I said before, at the end of the day, mingle with your own people. Stick with your own. You got to stick with your own, man. To the best of your ability and power, stick with your own people. Because by doing that, you're being obedient to Yah. Now, I told y'all before, I got biracial cousins and everything. And guess what? I love my cousin. I ride with them because that's my mama's children. That's my mama's sister's children. So it's not their fault the way they were born into this world. I mean, these are my first blood cousins. But one of my cousins looked like a Caucasian woman. But you can still see the melanin in her. But she can also pass for a Caucasian woman. And this is my first blood cousin. Her name is Nisi. This is my mother's sister's daughter. And if you see my mama's sister, she's a Negro woman. But if you see Nisi, she look like a Caucasian woman. I got a cousin named Marjorie who speak fluent Spanish. because her daddy was a Mexican. So she grew up with these people and took on that culture of her daddy. So she speaks Spanish and everything. Guess what, though? She still look like a Negro woman. But you can also tell she's mixed. She's mixed. My first blood cousin, Margie, Niecy. These are two sisters that I'm telling y'all about. They both sisters, and they both don't have the dark melanin complexion, but you can still see the Negro features in them. So y'all see what I mean? This is what we have done as Israel. And my cousin Margie, she claimed black. She don't claim Mexican. She say she a black woman. And Niecy say she a black woman. They don't claim Mexican woman or white woman. No, they say we are black women because that's what they was raised around. See what I'm saying? My sister Patricia, she said every black man I know who only dated white women all said they could never be themselves or show interest in their own black race or community. Shaking my head. My brother Tim said, man, a lot of those mixed kids be suicidal as well. If y'all go on TikTok and listen to them babies, and I feel bad for them kids, they are on TikTok pouring their heart out. Or why they daddy had to get a white woman. Or why they mama had to get a white man. Because the daughters say that my daddy used the hard ER called nigger, say her mama is a racist, talk about black people and call them nigger and everything. So just because your mama had you doesn't mean your mama like the people that your daddy come from. Just because your daddy laid down with your mama doesn't mean your daddy like the people that your mama came from. People got to start thinking that. Just because your mama love you don't mean she love black people. And just because your daddy love you don't mean he love black people. And half of the time, he'll call you a nigga. Go back over there with your nigga mama. The white woman say, go back over there with your nigga daddy. I have seen countless videos of little black girls and even black boys crying tears on TikTok on how they wish their mama was black. Or they wish their daddy was black. Because they say out of their own mouth, my mama is a racist, my daddy is a racist. So I pray for all these children, man. Because at the end of the day, most biracial children gonna tell you they black. And they got a right to claim that side of the parent. If the daddy black, you know they gonna say they black. Now, if the daddy white, some of them still claim black. Look at the twin sisters. They say they black women. They say they black women. They don't say they white women. Y'all know what I'm talking about, Tia and Tamira. They played on Sisters. They got a Caucasian daddy, but they say what? We black. We black women. And I'm not knocking them for that. Because when you look at them, they look like black women. They look like black women. So that's all I got, family. That's all I got. Love y'all with the pure heart. Okay, my babies are mixed, but with me, I'll teach them. You got, hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. My babies are mixed, but with me, I teach them the truth when I find out the truth. Not mixed with white already. Nothing wrong with that. Still teach your babies the truth. Still teach your babies the truth. Now, you got a lot of Israelite camps. They're going to demonize you and tell you your baby's going to hell. That got to be the biggest lie I ever heard in my life. to tell somebody that they babies going to hell because they mix. And some of these Negroes ain't even mixed, and some of them might be going to hell. The Most High has no respect of persons. So you see a lot of these camps, and they talk about, all the other races of people, and the Most High hate everybody, and all y'all going to hell. Man, don't none of these Negroes know they gonna be saved tonight. We have to endure unto the end. Nobody know where they really gonna end up at until we endure unto the end. So I advise everybody, walk right, walk in the fruits of the Spirit. Don't let no hatred, animosity, strife, and contention that you have towards your people. Live in peace with all men. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to be disrespectful, because the things that has happened to us as a people, they're going to get paid back for. So I don't got to cry wolf and I always complain about what the white man have done, because at the end of the day, what's about to come up on him, I'm just happy I'm not him. I thank Yah all the time that he made me an Israelite, because I could have been a Chinese man. I could have been a Japanese man. I could have been an Edomite. I could have been a European man. I could have been a Hamite. I'm so thankful and grateful that you allowed me to be born an Israelite, but I don't take it for granted. And I would never despise my ancestors' name to where I give them a bad name or a bad look. I'm going to conduct myself right, that the light may shine to my other brothers and sisters. Does that mean I'm perfect? Absolutely not. Do I make mistakes? Absolutely. But I'm not willingly making these mistakes. It's just we in the flesh. Things happen. Things happen. But we're not doing these things willfully. All right, let me just read a few more, then I'm going to get up out of here. Essential growth. That's why I said the spirit. Because you remember, the spirit of Cain live on, but everybody was destroyed but 8 people. But that spirit still lingering around. But nobody survived of Cain's seed in that flood. That's why it was so much water. Because the Most High was trying to rid the world of that evil that them fallen angels did when they came down, mingled with them women. He tried to rid this world of all the evil. That's why it was so much water. He was trying to cleanse the earth. But if somebody has something that can prove that Cain's seed made it over, and I stand on it, but I just haven't read yet that he did, that his seed made it over. Okay, let me see what Arca got. Let me see what my sister got. My sister Arca said, why would you stay in that environment if you can't be yourself? Or if it looks down upon because you love your own people and your community? They pick you out of a bunch to make you hate yourself. And that's true too. I believe that a lot of people have self-hate. And they believe that life is going to be much easier if they get with the dominant society. I believe that a lot of people do have self-hate. Does that mean everybody hate themselves? No. Like when you look at Shannon Sharp, man, something wrong, like something going on to where he got an issue with his own self or something, man. Because what man you know who's confident and know himself is going to jeopardize his livelihood for a 19-year-old white girl? Who you know do that? This man just signed $100 million contract, and you jeopardize all that for somebody to put a big black baby with gravy. You jeopardize all that for a big black baby gravy. And in the words of Charleston White, you did it with a funky honky. So I'm just trying to get understanding what's going on to where you jeopardize your livelihood for $25,000 per cheek. And when I look at the ironing board backside, it's flat as a basketball backboard. That's why a nigga shooting bricks. It's all backboard. All backboard. Okay, I'm just reading, y'all. KJ just read. That's all. I'm just reading what y'all talking about. You know, I'm just reading what y'all wrote. I'm trying to tell you, a hard trial by fight. Diana, yeah, Shalom, my sister. Shalom. And that's crazy, Patricia. Man jeopardized his whole livelihood for 25,000 per cheek. That's despicable. What man you know who know himself do such a thing? Because I'm not finna lie and tell you that there are not some Caucasian women that are beautiful looking women, you know. But at the end of the day, I desire my women over all women. Because when I look at my women, my eyes is so fascinated on them, I don't see nothing else. But that doesn't mean I hate white women, and I just prefer to be with my own. Because there's an instant connection, a universal law that we abide by, that she understand what I go through daily. And I understand what she go through daily. We don't have to argue and fuss and fight when I get stopped by the police that I should have complied with this peckerwood. She understand that I was being harassed, that he stopped me for nothing. Well, you get stopped by the police with a Caucasian woman in the car. Babe, just do what he say, please. No, come on. Don't say anything. Just listen. Oh my God, no, don't hit him. Oh my God, pull him out the car. They don't understand. They just don't understand. Officer, what are you doing? Take him out of the handcuffs. No. My sister Patrice said, Sharp let that love, no significant thing, the man his royal seed with that remark. Absolutely. That's very disrespectful. Big black baby gravy. That's what she said. Put that big black baby in me. And I'm not trying to be funny. If Shannon Sharp, if you're going to go through all that and you're going to pay for it, boy, you got to go get some women. Once they get the money, they good. But boy, she didn't want just your money. She wanted your life, boy. Then you talking about choking a white woman? Oh my God. In public? Boy, you know you done. You don't say you gonna choke no little lily white woman in public, boy. Talking about big old black man choke little white woman, and then you gonna say that on the phone. Boy, you got a kid mind. You got a childish mind, boy. For to be 50-some years old, boy, you don't got no common sense. And I can tell, boy, you ain't got no game. Like Charles and White said, you don't know how to talk to the women. You're real mean to them, big silverback. Beating on your chest because you've been having money too long, boy. Yeah, you've been having money too long, boy. That funky honky get you. There's no common sense. That's right. Ark, a 55 or 56-year-old man throwing it all away for a child because he is an. Now, why are you going to put that big word in the Ark? You know I ain't about to try to say that word. I'm going to mess the whole thing up. Hondo, his nickname, Shay Shay. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. So Shannon, he childish. I'm telling you. He very childish. My sister Patrice said, beauty in all races. But the book of Judith, 10:19, tell us that the Israelite women was made particular more beautiful than others. Whoop, say that again. Say that again. Ivana, I believe that. Ivana, I believe that it was a humiliation ritual. You mean to tell me he signed a contract, then this happened? But that boy Rizza Islam, before I go, that boy Rizza Islam said something real powerful. He said that sometimes women are given a folder of a man, a powerful man. And when they want to take you down, they give these white women these folders, and they got to learn about you, and they got to know the places where you go, And all of a sudden, these women will pop up in the places that you go. They'll finish your sentences. They know what you thinking. And then y'all get close. And boy, she was sent there to take everything. And that's what this white little girl about to do to Shannon Sharp. This dude try to give her $10 million. She say, no, I want more than that. Most people would have took the 10 million. She say, no, I want 50 million. And you know she gonna get it too, family. Because she white. She gonna get that money. And he just sitting there looking stupid. But he gonna tell young M.A. that I don't got number $200. And we gonna be in the projects. But the white woman, you paying $25,000 per cheek for a funky honky. Boy, how dumb can you be, boy? So the sister only get the Jack in the Crack box, but the white woman get 50 million. You don't think this man dumb and stupid? Well, he despises women, but he gonna pay $25,000 per treat for that flat backboard, for that surfboard. Y'all don't see that? So that's all I got, family. I love y'all with the pure heart, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all enjoy y'all Sabbath. To my Israelite brothers, I love y'all with the pure heart. Because at the end of the day, I know that society is trying to destroy you. If you can destroy the brothers, then it'll leave our sisters unprotected. And to my Israelite sisters, there is no woman like you on this earth. Y'all are the nurturers of all civilizations. Y'all are the nurturers of all civilizations. And y'all warriors. Y'all ain't just black women, you're warrior Israelite women. You know how to fight. You got strong desire and spirit on you to push the nation forward. Because without the Israelite woman, nothing would get done. We got to keep it real. Without our Israelite sisters, nothing will get done. So I always tell brothers, if you want to get something done, you better have some black women around you. They're going to get it done for you. I'm not lying. I'm a witness to this. My Israelite sisters say, man, this is what I need. They give it to me. So if we trying to help somebody, I go to my sisters. This is what we need. They give it to me because they know I'm going to do right by it and help whoever need this help. So if you want to get something done, you better get your sisters because they're going to get it done for you. I ain't lying. And I say this before I go. The people that take this truth serious more than anybody is our Israelite sisters. They are more spiritual and they are more in tune with Yah than a lot of our brothers. Now, a lot of brothers, they're in tune with Yah. Don't get it wrong now. But I'm telling you that the sisters are more spiritual when it comes to the things of Yah and its truth. They are more spiritual, meaning they are more in tune with Yah. See, a lot of Israelite brothers, they just want the head knowledge. They want to be famous. They want to name it Israel. They just want to be worshiping praise. But a lot of the sisters, they care about the things of Yah first before anything else. While brothers running around beating each other up on the street, slapping each other up with chairs, squabbling, fighting over street corners, disrespecting one another. This is what's going on in this nation. So if your teachers can't get right, how they gonna get you right? If your teachers are fighting on the street corner, how they look to the world? That the leaders are fighting. They can't guide you no way. No way. So like I said before, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Y'all be easy. Y'all be good. I love every last one of y'all. We almost up out of here. We about to be redeemed in this earth. The children of Israel is about to go home. And can a nation be born in one day? And the answer is absolutely yes. A nation can be born in one day. And when we go back home as a people, we are going to have joy and everlasting praise. He's going to get you a name and fame that all the nations may know that my tabernacle is in the midst of Israel. And I say big salute, family. And I love y'all with the pure heart. Salute.
singing it's a new day. I am on my way cause I got bills to pay. I'm tired as hell but I can't take no breaks. Nobody cares how I feel anyway. Late on my card note, I'm 3 months behind. These bill collectors keep calling my line. Take 2 steps forward and 3 steps behind. Drinking and smoking is just to get by. I'm trying to quit, hit my knees and I pray. Please hit me up before I go insane. I can't help but feel this way, and I just want to escape. So take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly away, and I can hear my slowly grace. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly far away. Chemtrails in the sky make it so hard to breathe. Turn on my TV and all that I see is violence, and my people are dying, and the news keep on lying, and everybody's trying to keep up with reality stars, blowing your money on cars and acting like you're a star. I'm telling you it's all lies, y'all better open your eyes. We about to run out of time, but y'all don't pay me no mind. See the state of my people makes me wanna break down and cry, so all I can do is use this music to prophesy and pray that they see. But nobody's hearing me, and I just want to be free. So take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly away, and I can hear my slowly grace. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly far away. Let's run away and never look back. We could escape. I just wanna go where it's warm outside. No clouds in my sky. If there is no weight on my back. It's a new day. I just wanna go, and I just wanna fly. So take me away, away, away. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly away, and I can hear my soul cry. Take me away, away, away. Take me away, away. Let's fly far away. Take me away, away, away,
Hey, to answer my sister's question, Ivana, last night, now I wasn't talking about the Genesis 3:15. Last night, the whole purpose of the message last night about Esau was to prove that he's not the so-called white man as we know him today. And that was my purpose, to prove that Edom is the ones in the so-called land of Israel with the European Jews claiming our nationality. And I proved that through history, and I proved that through the scriptures. So when people say, well, pinpoint Esau exactly, when you look at the picture that I showed, it is impossible to just pinpoint him exactly if he have mixed and hidden himself amongst the people of the land. But that is not the only Edomites. See, they want y'all to believe that Edom is just white looking. No, that's not true. Just like Israel, you not just white looking. You got some white Hamites. I mean, that's what they call themselves, Hamites, Africans, but they Caucasian. You got Chinese people over there claiming to be African. So and then you got the women of Africa having babies with the Chinese people. So everybody just spoiling their seed, man. Esau spoiled his seed. Jacob been spoiling his seed. Ham spoiling his seed. The European people spoiling their seed. Everybody just doing what they want to do in the earth. But the Most High didn't care about other people doing it. He didn't want Israel doing it. You never read about him caring about other people mixing their seed. He's told Israel, you don't do it because you are a peculiar people to me. You are a peculiar treasure to me. I don't want you doing what the nations are doing. I don't want you mixing your seed, man. And guess what our people said? Man, we gonna do it anyway. So that's why when you get the time of Ezra and Nehemiah, they sent the children and the mothers away. And they called this sin. Because you got Israelite camps saying you can marry whoever you want to marry. If a black woman don't want you, get you a white woman. If the white woman don't want you, get you an Hispanic. If the Hispanic don't want you, get you a Mexican. If the Mexican don't want you, get you a Native American. If the Native American don't want you, get you a Latino. That's what these Negroes be teaching. Just causing our brothers to mess themselves up and causing our sisters to do the same. So in the words of my beloved sister August Dreams, thank y'all for coming to the Lion's Den with the CUC family, the FOPE family, and big salute to my elders at Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Let's get it. Israel, you rising up, family. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah want to say to the mighty nation of Israel, Shalom.